Good morning, friends. Today I'll be discussing about the India-American relations. Talking about the Indian-American relations, the relations between the two nations have been of various ups and downs, and the relation between the two nations before during the Cold War era was nearly nil because of India's alignment towards USSR and because of India's closed economic policy. There was no economic relation between the two nations as well. But after the 1990s and the breaking of USSR and liberalization of Indian economy, the relation between the two nations started. And in 1999, when America supported India for the first time during the Kargil War, it marked the starting of the engagement between the two nations. After that, the two nations have cooperated on various fronts like fighting against terrorism, climate change, the expansionist policy of China, and also working towards a better and more peaceful world. Now, I would like to talk about the relation and the cooperation between the two nations on the economic front. The USA is the largest trading partner of India with a bilateral trade of about $120 billion, which is enormously huge. The exports from India to USA include beverages, edible oil, gems and stones, among others. And the imports from America to India includes defense equipments, oil, petrol, etc. And now I would like to talk about the diaspora of India in America. There's about 1 million Indians living and working in America, which contribute a lot towards the economy of America. As we know, famous examples like Sundar Pichai and Satya Nadella, among others. And also, the diaspora in America is a major source of remittances for India. Nextly, I would like to talk about the nuclear cooperation of the two nations. The 123 agreement signed between India and America in 2005 was a major step towards the increasing nuclear cooperation between the two nations, and was a big step and a landmark agreement between the two nations. This agreement allowed India to get nuclear fuel from other nations and also increased the support of America in Indian nuclear energy. After this, India was able to get nuclear energy and nuclear fuel from other nations despite it is not a member of NSG, NPT or CTBT. Nextly, I would like to talk about the defense cooperation between the two nations. Talking about the defense cooperation, the two nations conduct various military exercises with each other, like the Vajra Prahar, Yuddha Abhyas, the Quad Malabar exercises, and many more. The defense equipments which India imports from America are the Apache helicopter, surveillance aircrafts, Predator drones, and many more. Nextly, there are various military agreements signed between the two nations as well, like the LEMO agreement, the Comcasa agreement, and the BECA agreement. Now, I would like to talk about the areas of contention between the two nations. The first one which I would like to explain is the GSP case which USA charged against India at the World Trade Organization, which was India giving preferences to domestic sellers for solar panel rather than giving preference to those who were giving a better quality and a cheaper solar panels. Similarly, the CAATSA sanctions, which America threatens India to give if the relations between the India and Russia keeps on increasing, is also a big issue. And I believe that these issues can be solved through talk and other diplomatic means. And now, moving on to the conclusion, I would like to mention that the relation between the two nations have been very good ever since the 2000s. And even though there has been various ups and downs between the two nations with some areas of contention, America being the first democracy, and India being the largest democracy, makes each other's natural allies. And there have been the increasing cooperation and engagement between the two nations, and the two nations are a major part of each other's foreign policy. And I believe that this positive relation and engagement between the two nations will keep increasing over time. Thank you.